Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer's Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing an 11 by 8.5 layout, and this is for acrylic stash busting with my friends Nicole Santos, Jessica Michaels, and Natalie Dill. And today Nicole Santos is playing along. Not sure about the other two ladies. You can check out their channels down in the description box. And I will use acrylic pieces from some assemblage required. Those are the 4 packages there. I don't use all of them, but I use majority of them. I was showing you the papers I plan on using, and I had new foam alphas that I put in, or actually titles, and they're from the Cedar House collection, which is fairly new. They're perfect for these train layouts that I want to get done. This here is 8 by 8 paper by Tim Holtz, and I'm going to use it for a photo mat. Not sure which one I'm going to use, so I brought in all 3, and I was trying to find some more distressed looking paper to use on the layout. And I used the stencil, which was by Paper Rose, to make the cog in the background. So you can see it's down already with black acrylic paint. And then I used white acrylic paint on a dry paintbrush to paint where the photo is going to go. And I just wanted a few brush strokes to show and peek out from behind the photo. So here I'm adding the 49 and Market negatives, and these are the ones from the Everywhere collection, I believe. And they're blue and a gold color. And then the photo I'm going to mat on this one piece of paper that's more blue than the other ones. That's why I chose that one, just because it matches his blue shirt in the photo. And I'm distressing the edges of the white cardstock. Sorry, I'm a little bit off screen. The flakes get all over the layout, so I don't like to do it right over the layout. So usually I cut that part out. But anyways, I'm going to place play foam behind the photo so it pops up a little bit, and that's so that I can put some of the gears underneath the photo. So that's what I'm doing right now. While I'm doing that, I will tell you a little bit more about, what was I going to say? Oh, the J that's up there at the top, you see, is from my stash also. I had some alphas that were circles. I'm not sure who they were by, but they're plastic, and it's just a circle. It's kind of embossed, and it has the letter J on it, and his name is Jeremiah. So I wanted to include it on the layout, just 1, to get it out of the stash. 2, I think it looks really cute. I'm going to add it on top of the gear. And here I'm adding a couple of the negatives. These ones are the film strip style ones. And I'm just going to add 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom. And I just cut it to not waste the ones that you're not going to see anyways. I don't like to waste them just because I like to use them on my layouts. So if I can cut them and use just a piece of it and then save the other part for another layout, I will. The acrylic pieces come with it's like a film on the back of it that you have to peel off. Most of them I already peeled off. I left that one in just to remind myself to say it. You do need to remove that from the acrylic, because over time it'll waste away and it probably won't stick to the layout after a while. So you want to make sure you take that off. Plus, on these ones, what I did is I alternated. Some of them I put the orange side up and some I put the black side up. So, and there's no rhyme or reason of which one I chose. I just chose different ones to do that with. So here I'm putting down a black one up here. Oh no, the orange one up at top. And then I'll put down a little black one at the top also. And then I'll put another orange one at the bottom and another black one at the bottom. And then I'll add 1 more over to the top left side. And this photo is just him playing on one of the trains that was out in the yard. And I just love his face in the photo. He was determined to turn this wheel like a crank, I guess, on the train bed. And there's no way he was going to, be able to turn it. They had it set in place so that nobody could turn it. It was just something to look at and play with while you were there. And his little face just shows such determination that he's going to move it. He wasn't moving it anywhere, but he thought it was fun. And the title's going to be Nope, Not Today. And again, that's just a play on the fact that he was trying to turn this little turnstile wheel, and he wasn't going to be able to do it. So here, I'm still adding the gears down at the bottom. I'm going to come in and add brads also. And those brads are from my stash. Again, they're metal and they look like a screw. So when you put them down on the paper, they look kind of cool. It looks like they're part of the gears. So I really like that style added in. I don't use brads very often anymore, but every once in a while they make it onto a layout. They're really a cool addition to some of the grunge layouts, I think. So, and I have them in my stash, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to use them. And this piece here, I'm going to add a little bit of foam to it, and that was to kind of make a little place for this gear that's at the top to hang from. And then I'll add a little tiny black gear up there at the top also. And then I think I'll come in and add in my title pieces here just a minute. And curious, has anybody ever created a layout like this, or do you enjoy creating layouts that are, acrylic and even just grunge, just not, clean cut lines? I don't do clean cut lines very well. That's for the fact that I can't cut a straight line with scissors to begin with. So most of my layouts, I try to make the photos crooked or sideways or, offset so that you can't tell that I didn't lay them down straight, because I can't do it. It just usually doesn't work out very well for me, so I try not to do it. And then here I'm placing the brads, as you can see, and I'm just popping the other sides. I will put a little bit of washi tape on those on the back side, and that's just to hold down the prongs and make sure that they don't get caught on the other layout as I slide it back into the sleeve. And this here is the Nope. And then today is an acrylic piece from Not Just for Boys. That was from my stash. Not sure that's still available. And Not is actually going to be with metal charms. They were in my stash. They came with a ribbon that you could put them on. They have like a little slot in the back of them. And I no longer have the ribbon that fits behind them. I believe I used it on a layout. And I used the other letters to spell out his name on a past layout. So I just wanted to use the N and the T here. I didn't have an O. So I'm going to use a metal gear for the O. And then I'm just making sure this gear stays glued down. It didn't want to glue down for me for some reason. And here's a few close-ups. And go ahead and check out the description box. I'll leave any links to the gears that are still available in the Some Assemblage Required shop by MK Gunn, and see you guys in the next layout. Tomorrow's layout will be a wedding kit layout. Bye!